Aries. This is a reading for you for April 2017. It's coming, bye-bye. It's your birthday. And it's spring equinox. Do you feel it in the air? Because I do. Still, April is a kind of demanding month for me, usually. But I hope it won't be like that this year. Especially not for you. It doesn't have to be, right? Okay. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards as I was doing the reading in Polish. And I already know what's going on. And I have to tell you, I really like this reading. It's very fiery. It's very much in your element. You have the strength as an overall energy. And right behind it, you have this beautiful Queen of Wands on her fiery and hot place. It's a kind of a desert. You have a salamander here. It's all about fire, and the whole reading is very much about fire. I was hoping the light is enough, natural light, but well, maybe. Okay, I think it's all right. So the strength, it is your inner strength. It is something you find inside of you when you let yourself discover all the hidden fluxes within you. You have this lion inside. You really do. Sometimes it's covered with something. Sometimes we don't want to appreciate it. Sometimes we pretend it's not there, but it is there. And when you go together, when all these forces within you go together, then you find your strength in every situation possible. So that's overall energy. This is the lion energy, so it's your element, your trigon. And you have plenty of fiery cards. You have Temperance, which is the card of Sagittarius. And you have Eight of Wands, which is also the card of Sagittarius. And you also have the Sun, which is all fire and light. And the upper row is also all about wands. So what can I say? You start with Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, no, I have to add electric light, I'm sorry. Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. It's all about that beautiful, unexpected, creative sparkle that emerges out from nowhere, and it really can make a big fire. But your goal here is to catch it. Your goal is to be ready for it. Your goal is to be ready to grab it, to grab this wand, and to proceed with it, whatever it is and whatever you have to do with it. Okay? So that's the first card. The second card is Nine of Wands. And Nine of Wands is very much about perseverance, enduring something, staying on your path, on your place, being resilient, defending sometimes, just, you know, being loyal to yourself, I feel. And it very much goes with the strength. It is, I mean, it's all about that. All about being that fiery creature you are. And no matter what happens, just be like that. Stay as you are. Perhaps you need some discipline. Perhaps you have to ground your teeth and stay in whatever you're doing. Perhaps this ace is a demanding task for you, but do it. Whatever it takes, do it. You're gonna have strength you're gonna endure here. And then you have Five of Wands, which is not a very harmonious energy. But as you can see, here in this deck, it's depicted in a quite different way than usually. Because usually we have all those wands in different directions and all those energy vectors fighting with each other and making it a waste for me. Like the energy wasted on many different things. But here, I think the emphasis, well, this harmonic aspect is depicted here. The cats are fighting, but the people are together. They are holding hands. Each is facing a different direction, so it's still present here, this different directions. But it's more like a debate here. It's more like a discussion, not fight, but discussion. It's more like, I dare say, democracy, some group effort. And, of course, differing opinions, why not? Many different voices, many different ideas. But it seems that they are really focused on establishing something together. They are really focused on achieving some goal together. So this is the brighter side of this card that I wasn't really aware of until I saw this. That there is a great value in the necessity to merge many different opinions, many different energies together, and to set one direction out of all these opinions. And again, I think that because it also says lack of leadership, it's not a bad thing, actually. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, because together we know more. Together we can achieve more. Together we can think of many more things. And sometimes leadership is the worst thing that can happen to us, especially if it's taken for granted, if it's never questioned. Here there is no such a danger. Here it's not. So I feel like you're working together with other people, sometimes opposing you, but you are determined to work something out together in this group, and it's very beautiful. And what I see here, no matter how I read it, is that you succeed. Because here we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about moving forward and success and victory, and again merging different energies into one. It's a very Zen card, because as you can see, this male, he's wearing black, but his skin is white, well, skinny, and the woman is wearing white and her skin is darker. So it's as if they have the seed of the opposite force within them, right? And together they create a new quality here. Together they create something new. Together they go forward. And it's very much, it goes together with the strength. These cards are next to each other in Major Arcana 7 and 8. So out of this merging comes your strength. You are very much focused here. Here you focus, it's a process of going, and here it's all gathered. And what it does is you move forward. You have very much forward movement here. 7 and then 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is all about change, all about movement, rapid movement. many different messages, communication, speed. Everything is running smoothly here, right? And these are all the consequences of your previous efforts, and you're really making progress here. That's beautiful. This reading is very much about progress. So we have it here, but we also have it here. You have 10 of chalices, which is 10 of cups, on the top of the temperance. So for me, it seems that no matter what was happening and will happen, right now you have this state of emotional stability and of being very much in peace with yourself, with your past, with all your experiences, especially emotional experiences. They fulfilled you. You are fulfilled with your emotions. You are very much in touch with them, and you really appreciate all those emotional experiences you had, because you know that they all brought you to the place you are now, and the place you are now is the right place for you. This is the general feeling I have from this reading, that you are the right person in the right place, and moreover in the right time. Like this perfect timing is working here. Sometimes they say divine timing. You are very much in this, so much in this divine timing. No, it's still too dark. And what it enables you, I feel, together with this Ace of Wands and this 10 of Cups, your emotional stability, your emotional fulfillment, together with this new opportunity coming, will enable you to be patient with it, to take your time, and perhaps take somebody's time, and generally take time to develop it. Sometimes people are not patient, especially fire signs. They tend to do things quickly and expect results quickly. But here, thanks to this, these 10 chalices that are full and that are yours, it makes it possible for you to have this beautiful virtue of temperance, of patience, because you are very much able to take 2 of cups out of these 10 and let them work, because it's all about fitting things, pouring things in and out, and checking and balancing. It's a balancing act, as they say. Slowly, steadily, always. She's so happy. Look. Usually temperance isn't like that. Usually temperance is very serious. But here she's happy. And look at this beautiful little flower blooming out of what she has concocted here. And a bird. Show me the bird. Show me the bird. Come on. Here it is, you see? So somehow it's very much about abundance. Abundance flowing from the very act of being happy with yourself and generous to the world and ready to share and ready to try. Ready to adjust things as they should be. You have the space within you, I feel, thanks to this. You have this beautiful space within you, enabling you to take your time, to take a while to develop something. You're not in haste now. No, you're not. You don't have to be. Things just happen on their own, in their own tempo. And it is fast, but you don't have to be hasty, which is beautiful. And the sun at the very base of your reading. So this feeling of joy, of happiness, of being aware of all the blessings you have this month. And you welcome it. Look at his face. He's also happy. All these people here looking straight at us. Happy. Temperance and sun. Welcome. Welcome to the world. Welcome to life. It seems they say. And in the middle of it, and I left it for the very end, you have 7 of Swords. What a notorious card to have in the middle of this overall a beautiful, beautiful reading. 7 of Swords, which is often said to be a sneaky card, a card of a traitor, a card that tells about stealing something, about not being loyal, about dishonesty, about spies and traitors. But that's only one side of this card, and I'm always very surprised how people underestimate the power within this card, because there is also a power within this card, and it is you're free to do whatever you want if your intentions are right, if you are honest in your deeds, in your intentions, if what is lying in the background of it is rightful, then you can do it, whatever people say. It is very much about being smart, being more smart than people are in general. It is difficult. People don't like when they are outsmarted. But here you have outsmarted someone or something or the world. It's thinking outside of the box. It's taking what you need and leaving things you don't need behind. And it makes you free, and it makes you lighter, and it makes you more agile. That's why you can run fast here. Because here you left what was unnecessary. And you have every right to do it. Because in a way, you are still close to yourself. You're honest to yourself. Perhaps you rescue yourself here. What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that. Unless you hurt anyone. Unless you hurt, unless you don't hurt. If you don't hurt, unless you don't hurt, no. If you don't hurt anyone by doing this, do it. There's nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in leaving some things behind with no great yelling about it. You can be silent, why not? Foxes are silent and they survive. So whatever it is that you do here, smart, something out of the box, whatever you do, no matter how I read it, it's good. being perseverant, being true to yourself brings you happiness. The new beginning, thinking out of the box, movement forward. Discussing something, thinking out of the box, being patient. Emotional happiness, thinking out of the box or leaving something behind, moving forward, victory. There's nothing wrong in it. For me, the Seven of Swords, these are the only swords in this reading. It works like a catalyst here. It makes everything faster. It makes everything more efficient. So stick to it. Don't think badly about this card, because it's really useful sometimes. Sometimes it's good to take shortcuts, and here it is good to take this shortcut. No doubt about it. Okay. Aries, this was a reading for you. It's still... Oh, the sun is shining. Look, beautiful. This was a reading for you for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're gonna be, most of all, I hope you're gonna be a beautiful month of April. And I wish you well. Bye-bye.